What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with our Smallville series as always, and we are on to episode 16 of season 3. Now in the last episode we left off with, we had Jonathan going through a immediate and necessary heart surgery to help save his life. We also had a lot more in regards to the resurrection and how it works, introducing a new character called Vince. We got to see a little bit more of how the pallet works and how their body deteriorates. We also had Lex finding out on Adam's whereabouts and what's currently happening with him, seeing him deteriorate away, and the doctor is keeping him locked up because she doesn't have the conscience to kill him and tell Lionel about it. So many things happened in the last episode. I'm really curious to see where we go in this next episode. I wonder how Lana's going to play into it with Adam and Lex keeping that from her. I'm also curious to see if anything happens beyond the surgery with Jonathan, and I'm really curious about finding out more about these resurrections and how many more people Lionel could have potentially resurrected by now, how many other subjects there's been at this point, and what his end goal is in regards to all of these resurrections in the first place. But I can't wait to check it out in this episode, and I hope you guys can't wait to check it out with me. But without further ado, I think we're just going to jump into it. Actually, just before we do jump into it, guys, one thing I do want to mention is let me know your favourite season and episode number in the comment section down below, and I will add it to my list. It's just something that I like to do to give me episodes to look forward to without any context to them, and I'll also give you a special mention during the episode as well. So keep that in mind and let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and let's get to it.
It's late in the game. Guess I should have figured on the
I'm going to the youth club.
Well, someone's always been there for me when I've been in trouble.
Pete turning into the ladies, man.
Teen Crisis Hotline. Well, have you talked to them about it?
I really like this character building for Pete.
Yeah.
Where has this been the last 2 seasons?
Teen Crisis Hotline.
This can't be real, right? How would Lana know Clark was on the phone?
Lana, what?
Who's trying to kill her?
Lana!
Oh my god, could it be Adam?
Lana, can you hear me? Lana!
There's no way this is real, right?
Please hold.
How would Lana know Clark's on a youth centre phone? I'm so confused.
Hey, Clark.
What the hell?
Too late. Turned off the cappuccino machine an hour ago.
I knew it couldn't be real. They weren't going to trick me with that phone call scenario there. But what the hell just happened? Why did Clark experience that? Could maybe a metahuman have been in the room and made him experience that? No, because they wouldn't know his relationship. I don't know. What was it? Was it like a day nightmare? I have no idea. This theme tune never gets old. I could just sit here listening to this for hours. There's a live copy of the call.
We think it's some sort of a prank show.
Goose these boys, a little crank called Miss Lane.
Lana,
Oh my
anything to do with
goodness.
Several inches and developed an affinity for play.
Why would anyone do that?
Exactly a top priority, huh?
I swear to God, if she doesn't do anything useful this episode.
You know, if someone's doing this as a joke,
Damn sheriff.
a sick sense of humor.
That's crazy that there was a real call though, so it wasn't like a nightmare or anything, it was legit. How has somebody orchestrated that?
This recording wasn't piecemeal together. Here, I'll play it again.
That sounds like rain.
We haven't had anything.
When could they have got it from? It has to have been previous experiences, right?
Yeah.
Clark's super hearing's might be able to locate it.
Clark, how did you hear that?
That makes the score 61 to 60 Vipers. Gunners.
The phone call hadn't either.
How the hell is that the case? What? How has this happened? How have they got a digital copy of this?
Although they would raise a few eyebrows to the Daily Planet. I came back to Luthercorp to be your partner, not a paper pusher.
Surely he's got an ulterior motive here, right? Or could the electroshock therapy genuinely have changed the way Lex is going to operate going forward? Oh, I'm so intrigued, man. Lionel's so good at manipulating and making people think they're crazy.
I don't know how we found
It's not here.
Hiding it all away again.
Or this time, you will find yourself in capitalism.
He is so evil!
Am I right?
He is always 10 steps ahead of everybody. I can't wait to see Lionel eventually fall. Oh, she's got more of the blood for Adam. She still hasn't told him either. Oh my god.
Sorry, Adam. I know you're in a lot of pain. They're shutting down the lab. I can't.
So why does Adam want to kill Lana?
I have no idea where he's taking the serum.
So it's only 12 hours. He's got to take it twice a day. Is she gonna give him some of her blood? But I don't see how that would work.
Anne and Thorne believe time anomalies are possible. Who might have think I can help?
And I know you met with Dr. Tang. Surround on me, Lex. Look, we think...
Come on, Lex.
Please.
Oh, come on, Lex. I don't like this attitude.
There's no way Adam's gonna come after Lana.
How can you be... I need to see it with my own eyes.
Oh, so Clark and Lex are going together. But everything's gone. What? Why are they all dead? Did Adam kill them all? Is he going after Lionel to get the blood back? Did she kill herself or did he kill her?
Adam's gone.
Adam's just snapped. Adam's just snapped and gone on a killing rampage. But why does Lana tie back into this? Why does he want to kill Lana all of a sudden?
See the lives of Dr. Tang and all those technicians?
Weren't as emotional as this with the police.
I just
That's what he cares about?
But I'm not someone extremely competent in charge. It's yours.
He's such a bastard.
Trusting you to handle things.
your own mess.
Good on you, Lex. Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. Lionel thought he had it all mapped out there. Yeah, suck on that, you prick. Look at that face.
I thought I was getting used to seeing some pretty weird
Weren't
things.
expecting that.
Guy at the phone company to track down the block number you called from. I don't know. But it looks like we can rack up enough.
Look, at least this gives us an advantage.
How did they get this phone call from the
You know what's
future?
coming from Lana. And make sure you don't get that cell phone.
Clark, what if we can't stop?
Hide out at the Kent farm.
Mrs. Burton?
Adam must only have a couple of hours left then, right?
Accounts receivable.
Look, Mrs. Burton, I don't know how to explain.
Actually, I lent it to my husband today.
And now we gotta find out where the phone is. How does the phone get to Lana? And how did they get the initial call?
There's some kid here asking
talking about the cell phone.
But
Len?
Oh shit! The clock is gone. Right, so that's how Adam gets the phone. So now we know kind of how Lana gets it. But how did they get the future phone call?
attacked me. He looked like a junkie.
Did you see which way he went?
Please.
You don't have your cell phone, do you?
I'm so fascinated by the concept of this future call. It's so mysterious to me. Like, everything else is lining up pretty nicely, but that.
I know this old house can get drafty, and I'm sure Mrs. Kent won't.
And now it's raining and thundering.
Storm.
It's like a premonition.
Don't you worry, Lana. I'm not gonna.
You know, I'm not doing any good just standing here.
Jonathan Kent with a shotty.
And for him, so if any leads come through, they're gonna come through the police scanner.
Oh no, it's a rifle. Sorry.
Still no leads on Adam.
What about the serum? You know your father didn't get rid of all of it. He must have a stash.
We'll just make ourselves at home.
No way did Lionel set this up.
I don't want you getting involved in this.
Oh my god, do you think Lionel planned all of this to happen? Do you think he knew that the police would take them out of the equation? He must have. Oh, he's so smart. I mean,
And if I were you, I wouldn't be either. Everybody's looking for you.
Something tells me that's not what Gracian's gonna say. Hiding at her old boyfriend.
oh my god, is he going to use Chloe as a hostage?
Up one of her specialties, but until then, I'm afraid it's just black coffee. Sounds like my truck.
Oh no.
Why isn't she coming inside?
The door behind me.
Yes. I would just. Oh no. Get that gun and blow his fucking head off, Jonathan. Don't take any chances. He's on your property, done. Oh my god.
Father! Whatever you want, just don't hurt them anymore!
I can't believe it. Man, Clark. Oh, and he's completely preoccupied.
Let's go. Shut up. Get in the truck.
How's he gonna get away from the detectives? Oh shit. That don't look good.
Can't deny you were behind this.
I'm the one who called the ambulance.
Oh my god, I think Lionel set him up completely now.
See what we
I
got.
think it was always the plan.
Nothing that will incriminate me.
He wanted Lex to turn him down at the second time.
Never seen it.
Oh my god.
Mouth for over an hour, fessing up. So don't try and play the hero. Something tells me that you don't know your friend as well as you think you do.
Fourth quarter.
Gunnerson. Yeah.
It's all coming together.
There was more bricks in a mason.
I have to go yet?
Yeah, no one's answered.
What?
Well done, Clark. Found a way out. Come on, now he's got to save Lana, Jonathan, and Chloe. I can't believe Lionel set this all in motion. Why are the books that important?
The white one.
Does it have his... Oh, he doesn't have any left.
Where is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, did Lex take them out? Lex or Lionel did. Go on, Lana. Oh shit. I can't believe that they're responsible for this. Lionel's definitely partly to blame, but is he fully, or did Lex take that?
I came home and found your father and Chloe outside.
Are you okay?
Alright, Chloe and Jonathan are okay.
I'm gonna make that call to the crisis hotline.
Clark, what good is that?
If you get a clear connection, you think Lana will be able to tell you where she is?
Vipers.
Oh no. Why does she call the youth centre? Is that the only number on the phone? Way to go, Lana. Oh, Pete's waiting anxiously for any call.
Lana! Lana!
Oh no! Is that the phone line? No! How's he gonna figure it out? Look at the kryptonite infusing with the electricity. Long ass hallways. Oh no, we're almost here. Oh, this is sick. Oh, that fucking animation was sick. And as Adam just died. That animation was so good. I loved it when it hit his chest, the noise it made, and how it shattered.
I saw you. Just a little too late.
He's admitting it to Clark.
He's not gonna stop, Clark.
Damn, R.I.P. Adam. He is gone now. What a cool episode. Arrow Mansion.
Look at the showers. This case has been bumped up to varsity.
Prize.
But I'm not a believer.
Lex called him in.
I want to make a deal, as I am to be the object of so much attention.
He's gonna make a deal against Lionel.
Tell the cops to drop the charges and give me immunity. What are we talking about? Help you bring down my father.
Oh my god! No fucking way!
I must admit.
Lex and the FBI against Lionel!
Luxury I don't have, Doctor. I have been liver disease, and I'm out of options.
Oh my god, is this true? Is that genuinely the reason why he's doing all of this?
Any luck?
Or is that more manipulation? It's so hard to tell with Lionel sometimes.
No. I spent the last 24 hours. It made me realize.
Come on, you two.
Always thought that my life is so mapped out for me, but you know, maybe we have more control over the future than we think.
Lana's back on board. Clark's still delusional as fuck, but we get there. Oh, I kind of wish it ended there. Just that look said it all. That look said it all. So Lionel is actually dying then. He really is. So it is legit. That's why he's been going so crazy with the resurrections. Been trying to find a cure. And Clark's blood is the key. Oh, I think everything's gonna ramp up in the final few episodes. No way. There's no fucking way he kills himself. That's how it ends! What? Oh man, that was a really cool ending. The one thing I thought on that ending, and it doesn't take away from how cool that was, to be honest, but I would have loved it if you heard the gunshot go off as well as the credits faded in. So, like, even if he dies or not, you don't know whether or not, because it implies he did shoot the gun. Either way, though, that's such an interesting thing to find out that Lionel is terminally ill with a liver disease. And that's why he's been resurrecting people, especially someone like Adam, who died of a liver disease. Specifically what he died of, and trying to keep them alive and maintain them, and learning more about Clark's blood and the process and the things that it can do, the regenerative properties that's inside it, and how it can affect the average human being, which is just absolutely insane to me. It's got the next few episodes are going to have to ramp up dramatically, because is Lionel dead or not? I don't think he's dead. I don't think Lionel's killed himself. If he has, I will be shocked, because he just doesn't seem like the type of character to me. I get it with where it's going right now in the sense of loss, and I can definitely see him contemplating it, but whether or not he actually follows through with it, I just don't see it happening. I could see the final few episodes of this season getting really dramatic in terms of Lionel's story. At least I hope it does. If he died here, could you imagine if he actually has killed himself? Nah, because we're setting up too much with Lex and the FBI. That's a really, really cool idea. I love the idea of those two working together to take down Lionel, because ideally they would rather take down Lionel as opposed to Lex. He is the big fish. I just love that concept, and I love why Lex wants to take down Lionel now. How Lionel orchestrated this episode was just absolutely fantastic. He really is the hidden mastermind behind everything. He is the puppeteer leading all of these people in every direction that he wants, and it's just so fascinating to watch how he has planned for everything. And you know what? Smallville did a good job again this episode of throwing me off a little bit, because I already know this. I know he's 10 steps ahead of people. I said it in the damn fucking reaction. And then that scene between him and Lex, where Lex stands up for himself, and you think that he doesn't take on the responsibility of leading the research for the blood and stuff, because he declines that, and the look on Lionel's face afterwards, and how proud I was of Lex. Like, I really thought this was the first thing that he didn't account for, but no, he did. He expected Lex not to take him up on his offer, so then he could bring the detectives in to detain him and blame everything on him, which again is just so evil and manipulative, and it really shows how selfish he is. I really don't see how Lionel cares for anything or anyone other than himself. Like, I just don't see it. The way he treats Lex on a recurring basis, regularly, week to week, is just absolutely insane. It's horrific. And I just can't contemplate how, in any way, shape or form, he has any true love for him. That's just my opinion, but I just can't see it, guys. Like, I really can't. You could argue, in my opinion, you could argue that killing him would actually be less than some of the things that Lionel has done to him, especially in this season, which is just mind-blowing to me that that's even a comparison that I can make, and a debate I can have internally with myself is just insane. So I love it. I absolutely love how chaotic it is, but at the same time, I just don't see I don't see Lionel having any love or sympathy for anybody other than himself. He really is so self-absorbed and just about him. Everything is about him. But I really enjoyed how he played Adam into this episode as well, and how him and Lex are directly responsible for him nearly killing Lana, killing all those doctors in the research lab, including Dr. Teng. That's the last time we've seen her. Speaking of her, though, the way Lionel blackmailed and manipulated her as well, just subtly in a minor scene towards the start of the episode, just showcases how truly diabolical he is. And I love that we take the time to acknowledge these little scenes between the characters and just showcase that in one breath. But at the same time, it's insane how ruthless he is and how cutthroat he is. I really do enjoy it, because it makes the stakes of this show so high, especially with some of the things he's been doing of late, especially to Lex. It really does mean that any possibility is out there, and I really enjoy that concept. But I did enjoy Adam's grand finale in this episode. Ian Somerhalder, I assume this is the last appearance since he has died now. I really enjoyed his character. I liked the mysterious background surrounding him when he came into it. I thought there were too many similarities with how he was introduced and how him and Lana just conveniently had so many things they could share and bond with and grow to form an attachment towards. So I love how that came full circle and what his real agenda was, how it tied into Lionel and the bigger picture and the bigger story arc of the season. That was just amazing. I really like Lana's interactions with Adam as well, not just in this episode, but their entire interactions throughout their little character arcs. I thought they were really good together. I really liked the chemistry, even when they were on opposite terms. Like, I just thought it was really, really well done. So I really appreciated that. I also loved Clark in this episode. I love how he was able to use a super hearing. One thing, actually, because I just thought of this, sorry guys, and it sent me on a bit of a spiral in my head, but the one thing that doesn't add up to me this episode is how did they get the mystery phone call? Like, how did they get the future phone call? That makes no, like, I love how we got to do the, like, premonition type episode and everything was playing exactly how the phone call went, but I would love if we just got a little explanation as to how we actually got that phone call in the first place. Maybe I missed it, maybe it was something to do with the phone line when it went down and the kryptonite, how it infused with it. Maybe, like, it, like, I don't know, sent it 24 hours in the past. I have no idea. I really don't. But it was a really cool concept. I just wish that was explained a little bit more because I got too many questions surrounding, well, how did they get the phone call? How did he get the phone call? Like, it would have made more sense to me if it was like a premonition in his head or like a nightmare that became a reality, like foreshadowing in that way. I just think the definitive evidence of the phone call happening was just weird. So it must have been in relation to the kryptonite phone pole, but I just wish that was explained rather than just shown that the phone pole got affected by kryptonite. That's the only indication I have. But I really did like that premise. It made it a lot of fun. Just I like seeing those type of films or stories where it's a bit like Groundhog Day and you relive it or something like that. It's just a really fascinating concept and quite enjoyable. And I really like the concepts that Smallville's added this season. They really have been interesting and they've given me a lot of enjoyment. I'm really curious to see what happens with Jonathan in the following few episodes, to see if anything happens in regards to his heart again and if he will get affected by having those powers from Jor-El again, or if that is okay now. I assume he probably will still get affected, but maybe not to the extent because he had the surgery, but I don't know. Could the next one still kill him? It's quite possible, but I'm sure that will come back at some point, at least I hope it will. I'm just so interested now to see where Lionel goes with this, because I feel like he's going to have to go full pelt into Clark, and he's going to have to really try to either capture him or get more of his a significant more amount of his blood, so he can do a lot more research and a lot more not just research but like tests and experiments on him, or on his blood or him, depending on what he gets, to see if he can make something that completely regenerate himself. I would like to see him find a way to save himself, because I would be very sad to see Lionel go, especially now because he's getting so interesting. But that being said, if this is where we build up to his swan song, then he has had one hell of a season this season in terms of just showcasing how evil he is, showcasing how much he manipulates Lex, showing how much he's damaged Lex, and this could all play into the future in terms of how Lex changes and how he turns more like the Lex Luthor that we know from the comics and other interpretations. So it'd be very interesting to see that as it transpires, and to see if we're going to keep John Glover for the foreseeable future, or if he is going to meet his end soon. I imagine we're going to keep him. I think he's a big presence in the show and he'd be massively missed, but Smallville does keep surprising me, so I'm not going to put anything out there that isn't a possibility, because it most certainly is. I really enjoyed Chloe again this episode, and I enjoyed Pete this episode despite him not having a prominent role. I like that he's getting a little bit more character building. I feel like Smallville's done that better this season for him especially. And it just feels like, why is it taken to this point to finally give him moments that signify depth and character development, it's just a little bit annoying. Like, even though he wasn't in it much, just explaining how he goes to the youth center and adding that context in, it's adding a little bit more from his, you know, more prominent episodes previously and a few episodes ago in the season and throughout. So I'm glad that we're getting this now. I just wish it had happened sooner, but I'm all for seeing more Pete, more Chloe. I think the storytelling has been brilliant this season. I can't wait to see what we get up to in the next episode. I'm sure we're going to take off. Actually, see, I say I'm sure we're going to take off right where we left off, but I'm not sure we're going to take off right where we left off, because are we going to? And we're going to see immediately what happens to Lionel? Or are we going to go a little bit forward in time? We're going to be following Clark and everybody, and we're not going to know what's happened to Lionel until, like, a little bit into the episode. I'm just not sure. But either way, I'm really looking forward to finding out what's happened to Lionel and to see where we go towards the end of the season, because like I said, I feel like we've got to come to a head with Lionel against Clark, against Lex, whether the FBI and Lex get anything on him, whether or not he manages to get more of Clark's blood, or Clark himself and do more tests, experiments and find a cure. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but I am really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. And one thing I do want to say in this episode as well, guys, is I just want to give a quick thank you to everybody that is watching this episode now, especially these parts where I review and just respond to how I felt about the episode throughout, and some little theories of mine, I suppose. I do really appreciate all your support, whether you are just tuning in for the first time or you have been watching the series from me from the very beginning. I really do appreciate it, guys, and it is the main reason I still post content to this day, and we are still going strong with this series and many more series and many more shows and films in the future as well. So thank you for that. It really does mean the world to me, guys. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on the episode down below. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of the character arcs and season 3 as a whole so far? Let me know, and I will happily respond to you down in the comments, along with if I missed anything out, because I do tend to miss one or two things in these reviews. You can't help it. I try my best not to, but it's bound to happen eventually, so you just got to accept it where we can, but I will happily discuss those things with you that I missed in the comments too. So let me know down there, guys. But I think this is where we're going to end it now. I feel like I've covered as much as I can think of. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more, guys. I do really appreciate all your support on all my videos. It does mean the world to me. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next reaction video, whatever it may be. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.